All I need to succeed. What up, baby? What's the business? We out here early today. What up, baby? What up? We back at it today, man. Welcome back to Rise and Scripts with Shalom, man. I'm out here, man. What's up? I'm Shalom. What's the business, man? I'm tired, but I'm out here, man. I got breath to breathe, so I got all I need to succeed. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. I'm thinking about cutting my beard, man. I've been thinking about cutting my beard, trimming it all the way down to about right here. Anyway, we'll keep thinking. But all praises. Welcome to Rising Scripts. We are back at it with the book of Jasher, the ancient book of Jasher, as referenced in Joshua 10 and 13, 2 Samuel 1 and 18, and 2 Timothy 3 and chapter 3, verse 8, man. You know, we're going to pick back up where we left off yesterday. All praises that it was yesterday and not 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Chapter 37, Canaanite wars commence. Oh, man, there's about to be some bloodshed and battling. That's what it sounds like to me. And that's the type of stuff I like. Boom, battle. Bust somebody across their head. Anyway, you know, as long as you have breath to breathe today, then you need to give glory and honor to when it open your eyes. Our eyes open. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises to the Most High. So let's blow up the trumpets, man. Let's blow up the trumpets. You know, giving thanks and gratitude to the Most High for allowing me and maybe even you to be able to see the things we seeing right now, hear, talk, move, do what we need to do, pains, whatever we feeling, man. Thank you. All praises to the Most High, God, man. Man. And that last one got my drums ringing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We're only going to do chapter 37 today. Chapter 37. Let's see how long it takes. Chapter 37 is like 2 pages. 2 pages or so. 2 pages. So we're going to rock out on them 2 pages. Canaanite wars commence. Jacob attacked. Oh, I'm going to attack my boy Jacob. Not my boy. Let's read and grow. Let's go. You come in, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your people, man. Shalom out here reading stuff, man. I'm reading shit. We trying to learn, grow, be better, man. Build better habits, keep the better habits, and become better people. Put something in the chat so I can know the chat working. Shalom, whoever that is. And Chapter 37, Canaanite wars commence. And in the 105th year of the life of Jacob, that is the 9th year of Jacob's dwelling with his children in the land of Canaan, he came to Padan Aram. And in those days, Jacob journeyed with his children from Hebron, and they went and returned to the city of Shechem, and they and all belonging to them, and they dwelt there. For the children of Jacob obtained good and fat pasture land for their cattle in the city of Shechem. And the city of Shechem having then been rebuilt, and there were in it about 300 men and women. And Jacob and his children and all belonging to him dwelt in the part of the field which Jacob had bought from Hamor, the father of Shechem, when he came from Padan Aram before Simeon and Levi had smitten the city. And all those kings of the Canaanites and Amorites that surrounded the city of Shechem heard that the sons of Jacob had again come to Shechem and dwelt there. And they said, shall the sons of Jacob, the Hebrew, again come to the city and dwell therein? And after that they have smitten its inhabitants and driven them out? Shall they now return and also drive out those who are dwelling in the city, or slay them? And all the kings of Canaan again assembled, and they came together and to come to make war with Jacob and his sons. Didn't the people tell y'all don't go over there messing with them folks? Now, why you want to go down there messing with them people? Don't you know that that's God's people? And Jashub, king of Tapnach, sent also to all his neighboring kings, to Elan, king of Gosh, and to Ehuri, king of Shiloh, and to Parathon, king of Chazal, and to Susi, king of Sarton, and to Laban, king of Bath Choron, and to Shebir, king of Athnema, saying, Come up to me and assist me, and let us smite Jacob the Hebrew and his sons and all belonging to him. For they are again come to Shechem to possess it and to slay its inhabitants as before. The people back, help me, please. And all these kings assembled together and came with all their camps, a people exceedingly plentiful, like the sand of the seashore. And they were all opposite to Tapnach. And Jashub, king of Tapnach, went forth to them with all his army, and he encamped with them opposite to Tapnach without the city. And all these kings they divided into 7 divisions, being 7 camps against the sons of Jacob. Damn, man, that's a lot of people, man. 7 people for Jacob and his 12 sons. Y'all scared, scary. And they sent a declaration to Jacob and his son, saying, Come you all forth to us, that we may have an interview together in the plain, and revenge the cause of the men of Shechem, whom you slay in their city. And you will now again return to the city of Shechem, and dwell therein, and slay its inhabitants as before. And the sons of Jacob heard this, and their anger was kindled exceedingly at the words of the kings of Canaan. And 10 of the sons of Jacob hastened and rose up, and each of them girt on his weapons of war. And there were 102 of their servants with them, equipped with in battle array. Shit, so 102 people plus 12. Well, then plus 10. That's 112. 112. And all these men, the sons of Jacob with their servants, went toward these kings, and Jacob their father was with them. And they all stood up the heap of Shechem. And Jacob prayed to the Lord for his sons, and he spread forth his hands to the Lord. And he said, O God, thou art an almighty God, and thou art our Father. Thou didst form us, and we are the works of thine hands. I pray thee, deliver my sons through thy mercy from the hand of their enemies, who are this day coming to fight with them, and save them from their hand. For in thy hand is power and might, to save the few from the many. And give unto my sons thy servants strength of heart and might to fight with their enemies, to subdue them, and to make their enemies fall before them. And let not my sons and their servants die through the hands of the children of Canaan. But if it seemeth good in thy eye to take away the lives of my sons and their servants, take them in thy great mercy through the hands of thy ministers, that they may not perish this day by the hands of the kings of the Amorites. And when Jacob ceased praying to the Lord, the earth shook from its place, and the sun darkened, and all these kings were terrified, and a great consternation seized them. And the Lord hearkened to the prayer of Jacob. And the Lord impressed the hearts of all the kings and their hosts with the terror and awe of the sons of Jacob. For the Lord caused them to hear the voice of the chariots, and the voice of mighty horses from the sons of Jacob, and the voice of a great army accompanying them. And these kings were seized with a great terror at the sons of Jacob. And whilst there were standing in their quarters, behold, the sons of Jacob advanced upon them with 112 men, with a great and tremendous shouting. And when the king saw the sons of Jacob advancing towards them, they were still more panic struck, and they were inclined to retreat from before the sons of Jacob as at first, and not to fight with them. But they did not retreat, saying, it would be a disgrace to us thus twice to retreat from before the Hebrews. Oh, we ain't running from these niggas. Fuck them niggas. Not the Hebrews, man. They made us run last time, man. The hell with that, man. We ain't running. We ain't running. Stand strong. And the sons of Jacob came near and advanced against all these kings and their armies. And they saw, and behold, it was a very mighty people, numerous as the sand of the sea. And the sons of Jacob called unto the Lord and said, Help us, O Lord, help us, and answer us, for we trust in thee. And let us not die by the hands of these uncircumcised men, who this day have come against us. And the sons of Jacob girt on their weapons of war, and they took in their hands each man his shield and his javelin. Got me a javelin. Got me a javelin. I just need a shield. And each, the sons of Jacob, girt on their weapons of war, and they took in their hands each man a shield and his javelin, and they approached to battle. And Jacob, and Judah, the son of Jacob, ran first before his brethren, and 10 of his servants with him. And he went toward these kings, and Jeshub, king of Tapnach, also came forth first with his army before Judah. And Judah saw Jeshub and his army coming toward him, and Judah's wrath was kindled, and his anger burned within him. And he approached the battle in which Judah ventured his life. And Jeshub and all his army were advancing towards Judah, and he was riding upon a very strong and powerful horse. And Jeshub was a very valiant man, and covered with iron and brass from head to foot. And whilst he was upon his horse, he shot arrows with both hands from before and behind, as was his manner in all battles. Oh, that boy Jeshub cold. You better watch out, boy. Jeshub a cold mama jammer with that bow and arrow. You better watch back. Before, behind, that boy gonna shoot you. Jeshub. And whilst he was upon the horse, he shot arrows with both hands, from before and behind, as was his manner in all his battles. And he never missed the place to which he aimed his arrow. Ooh, that boy cold. That boy was cold. Sharpshooter. That boy was Robin Hood. And when Jeshub came to fight with Judah, and was darting many arrows against Judah, the Lord bound the hand of Jeshub, and all the arrows that he shot rebounded upon his own men. And notwithstanding this, Jeshub kept advancing toward Judah to challenge him with the arrows, but the distance between them was about 30 cubits. And when Judah saw Jeshub darting forth his arrows against him, he ran to him with his wrath excited might. And Judah took up a large stone from the ground, and its weight was 60 shekels. And Judah ran towards Jeshub with the stone, struck him on the shield, that Jeshub was stunned with the blow and fell off from his horse to the ground. Well, that boy picked up that thing and hawked that boy. Bitch, get your ass down. I like that. And the shield burst asunder out of the hand of Jeshub, and through the force of the blow sprang to the distance of about 15 cubits. That's half the distance that he already was. And the shield fell before the second camp. And the king that came with Jeshub saw at the distance the strength of Judah, and the son of Jacob, and what he had done to Jeshub. And they were terribly afraid of Judah. And they assembled near Jashub's camp, seeing his confusion. And Judah drew his sword and smote 42 men of the camp of Jashub, and the whole of Jashub's camp fled before Judah, and no man stood against him. And they left Jashub and fled from him, and Jashub was still prostrate upon the ground. And Jashub, seeing that all the men of his camp had fled from him, hastened and rose up with terror against Judah, and stood up his legs opposite Judah. And Jashub had a single combat with Judah, placing shield towards shield. And Jashub's men all fled, for they were greatly afraid of Judah. And Jashub took his spear in his hand to strike Judah upon his head. But Judah had quickly placed his shield to his head against Jashub's spear, so that the shield of Judah received a blow from Jashub's spear, and the shield was split into two. Yeah! Take that, Judah. Split that boy's shit. I guess he raised that thing like in 300. When you're like, raise your shield. That's how this shoulder feel right now. I ain't gonna lie. Boom! Split in half. And when Judah saw that his shield was split, he hastily drew his sword and smote Jashub at his ankles. Bitch, get your mouth right. Take that, you and your ankles. And cut off his feet, that Jashub fell upon the ground, and his spear fell from his hand. Oh, Lord. And Judah hastily picked up Jashub's spear, with which he severed his head and cast it next to his feet. Take that, damn it, Jashub. Man. And when the sons of Jacob saw that what Judah had done to Jashub, they all ran into the ranks of the other kings. And the sons of Jacob fought with the armies of Jashub and the armies of all the kings that were there. And the sons of Jacob caused 15,000 of their men to fall. Oh! And they smote them as if smiting at gourds, and the rest fled for their lives. And Judah was still standing by the body of Jashub, and stripping Jashub of his coat of mail. And Judah also took off the iron and brass that was about Jashub, and beheld 9 men of the captains of Jashub came along to fight against Judah. Oh, man. And Judah hastened and took up a stone from the ground, and with it smote one of them upon the head, and his skull was fractured, and the body also fell from the horse to the ground. And boy, Judah up there, hawking boys. Bitch. Oh, it'll be live. A bunch of dark-skinned superheroes. Oh, it'll be live. A Bible comic book. And the 8 captains that remained, seeing the strength of Judah, were greatly afraid, and they fled. And Judah with his 10 men pursued them, and they overtook them and slew them. And the sons of Jacob were still smiting the armies of the kings, and they slew many of them. But those kings daringly kept their stand with their captains, and did not retreat from their places. And they exclaimed against those of their armies that fled from before the sons of Jacob. But none would listen to them, for they were afraid for their lives, lest they should die. And all the sons of Jacob, after having smitten the armies of the kings, returned and came before Judah. And Judah was still slaying the 8 captains of Jeshub and stripping off their garments. And Levi saw Elon, king of Gaash, advancing toward him with his 14 captains to smite him. But Levi did not know it for certain. And Elon with his captains approached nearer. And Levi looked back and saw that battle was given him in the rear. And Levi ran with 12 of his servants, and they went and slew Elon and his captains with the edge of the sword. Bring your dusty foot ass here. Don't run. Don't your ass run. Yes, the kings of Shechem, the kings that were called by Jeshub to come protect Shechem, they had already been told by the advisors not to go against the sons of Jacob or Jacob because of they were the Lord, their God was fond of them, and they were fond of their God, and their God has done things that no other God has done, and everybody knows this. So leave them people alone. But Shechem didn't listen. Jeshub didn't listen. The kings that came to fight with Jeshub, like Elam, didn't listen. But hey, they ain't gotta listen. Take that, Elam. They died by the sword, baby. They were smitten. Let me see chapter 38. That was chapter 37. Man, I kind of want to keep going to chapter 38 through chapter 38. Kind of want to keep going. Let's go one more. I'll read one more chapter. One more chapter. One more chapter. I'm gonna jump down on this chapter like Judah jumped down on Jeshub. Come here, chapter. Chapter 38. Canaanite wars continue. And Ahuri, king of Shiloh, damn man, why you gotta be my name, man? Shit. Ahuri, king of Shiloh, came up to assist Elon, and he approached Jacob. And when Jacob drew his bow that was in his hand, and with an arrow struck Ahuri, which caused his death. And when Ahuri, look at Jacob, get down. Look at Jacob. I'll kill you. Get him, Jacob, get him. I've been slinging arrows since I was a little boy. Man, and when the sons of Jacob, excuse me. And when Ahuri, king of Shiloh, was dead, the 4 remaining kings fled from their station with the rest of the captains, and they endeavored to retreat, saying, "We have no more strength with the Hebrews," after their having killed the kings and their captains who were more powerful than we are. And when the sons of Jacob saw that the remaining kings had removed from their station, they pursued them. And Jacob also came from the heap of Shechem, from the place where he was standing. And they went after the kings, and they approached them with their servants. Now Jacob, like 100 and something at this time, killing people. And boy, old stepper. I've been stepping since I've been stepping since Noah built the ark. Man. And the kings and the captains with the rest of their army, seeing that the sons of Jacob approached them, were afraid of their lives and fled till they reached the city of Chazar. And the sons of Jacob pursued them to the gate of the city of Chazar. And they smote a great smiting against the kings and their armies, about 4,000 men. And whilst they were smiting the army of the kings, Jacob was accompanied with his bow, confining himself to smiting the kings, and he slew them all. Get him, Jacob. And he slew Parathon, king of Chazar, at the gate of the city of Chazar, and he afterward smote Sushi, king of Sarton, and Laban, king of Bethchoron, and Sheber, king of Machnama, and he slew them all with the arrows, an arrow to each of them, and they died. That boy cold. That boy Jacob was cold. And the sons of Jacob, seeing that all the kings were dead and that they were broken up and retreating, continued to carry on the battle with the armies of the kings opposite to the gate of Chazar. And they still smote about 400 of their men. And 3 men of the servants of Jacob fell in the battle. And when Judah saw that 3 of his servants had died, it grieved him greatly, and his anger burned within him against the Amorites. Man, busting boys' heads like Samson with the jawbone of a donkey. Get your mother right. that jawbone will get your mind right. And all the men that remained in the armies of the kings were greatly afraid of their lives. And they ran and broke the gate of the wall of the city of Chazar, and they all entered the city for safety. And they concealed themselves in the midst of the city of Chazar. For the city of Chazar was a very large and extensive. And when all the armies had entered the city, the sons of Jacob ran after them to the city. And 4 mighty men experienced in battle went forth from the city and stood against the entrance of the city with drawn swords and spears in their hands. And they placed themselves opposite the sons of Jacob and would not suffer them to enter the city. Don't you bring your ass up here. Don't you bring your ass up here. Stay back, Jacob. Stay back. Back. Back away. And 4 mighty men, and Naphtali ran and came between them, and with his sword smote 2 of them, and cut off their heads at one stroke. Boy, it's cold, man. Boy, Jacob and his sons is cold. The Most High know who to use. I got some cold mamma jammas down there, man. You know about my people? You know about my people, them brews? Man, I got some brews down there, but knock a boy head off with one stroke. One stroke. That's the power I gave to them. 2 people gone. Just like that. And the sons of, and he turned to the other 2, and behold, they had fled. And he pursued them, overtook them, smote them, and slew them. And the sons of Jacob came to the city and saw, and behold, there was another wall to the city. And they sought for the gate of the wall and could not find it. And Judah sprang upon the top of the wall, and Simeon and Levi followed him. And they all 3 descended from the wall into the city. Man, that boy jumped up there like Hulk. I'm up here. I'm out here. Come on, Simeon, Levi, let's go. We got killing to do. Smiting. Must smite me a sucker. Must smite me an uncircumcised heathen. And Simeon and Levi slew all the men who ran for safety into the city, and also the inhabitants of the city with their wives and little ones. They slew with the edge of the sword, and the cries of the city ascended up to heaven. Man. And Dan and Naphtali sprang upon the wall to see what caused the noise of lamentation. For the sons of Jacob felt anxious about their brothers, and they heard the inhabitants of the city speaking with weeping and supplication, saying, "Take all that we possess in the city and go away. Only do not put us to death. Oh, take what you want. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please, I got children. My food stamps ain't hit yet. Please don't." And when Judah, Simeon, and Levi had ceased smiting the inhabitants of the city, they ascended the wall and called to Dan and Naphtali, who were upon the wall, and to the rest of their brothers. And Simeon and Levi informed them of the entrance into the city. And all the sons of Jacob came to fetch the spoil. And the sons of Jacob took the spoil of the city of Chazar, and the flocks and herds and the property, and they took all that could be captured and went away that day from the city. And on the next day the sons of Jacob went to Sarton, for they heard that the men of Sarton who had remained in the city were assembling to fight with them for having slain their king. And Sarton was a very high and fortified city, and it had a deep rampart surrounding the city. And the pillars of the rampart was about 50 cubits, and its breadth 40 cubits. And there was no place for a man to enter the city on account of the rampart. Let me see, what is a rampart? A rampart, I think, is like a moat. Is it like a moat? A rampart? Let's mark it. Let's mark it first. Let's mark it for a ramp. Oh, it's already marked. A rampart. I want to say it's like a moat. Let's look it up. Rampart. Let's use the Terminator. A rampart, a defensive wall of a castle, a wall city having a broad top with a walkway, and typically a stoned parapet. Let me see if they got pictures, image of a rampart. Yeah, it's not a moat. So it's like the Great Wall of China. It's like the Great Wall of China. A rampart. That's where the archers be, on the rampart. Archers! And the pillar of the rampart was about 50 cubits, and the breadth 40 cubits. And there was a place for a man to enter the city on account of the rampart. And the sons of Jacob saw the rampart of the city, and they sought an entrance in it, but could not find it. For the entrance to the city was at the rear. And every man that wished to come into the city came by that road and went around the whole city, and he afterwards entered into the city. And the sons of Jacob, seeing they could not find the way into the city, their anger was kindled greatly. And the inhabitants of the city, seeing that the sons of Jacob were coming to them, were greatly afraid of them, for they had heard of their strength and what they had done to Chazar. Oh, Lord, the strong niggas here. Oh, Lord. Oh, go get our God. Go get our God. Get all the idols. Pray to them. Pray. The strong niggas here. Oh, them Hebrews is coming, man. You heard what they did to Chazar? Oh, them niggas jumped on walls, I heard. Oh, they was leaping walls with a single bound. Oh, Lord, did you hear? Don't let them niggas in here. Oh, Lord, keep them niggas out. Them Hebrews just gotta go. Help us, idol God. Feed that God some food, hurry. Get the Hebrews coming. Who's that peeping in my window? Pow. The Hebrews out there now. Jacob. Man. You know, let me find my place first. This would, even though they say that the book of Jasher is not necessarily canon, it does give, like, hearing this story gives a lot of insight on why Jacob and his 12 sons were so, I guess, hated in the scriptures. They were so hated with all the things that, you know, the Most High was doing for them in these little battles. You know, in these, well, they were big battles, but they had been killing people and messing up Canaan before they even got to Canaan from coming out of Egypt. Man. And the sons of Jacob, seeing that they could not find the way into the city, their anger was kindled greatly. And the inhabitants of the city, seeing that the sons of Jacob were coming to them, were greatly afraid of them, for they had heard of the strength and what they had done to Jazar. So the inhabitants of Sarton speedily took away the bridge of the road of the city from its place before the sons of Jacob came. Blow up the bridge! And they brought it into the city. And the sons of Jacob came and sought the way into the city and could not find it. And the inhabitants of the city went up to the top of the wall and saw, and behold, the sons of Jacob were seeking an entrance into the city. Where's the damn door? Hey, Levi, you see a door? Naphtali, Reuben, you got a door on your side? Issachar, is it a door? I ain't seen no door. Ain't no door over here. It's just people up at the top of the rampart. I need a door. Who got a door? Man, break in. And the inhabitants of the city reproached the sons of Jacob from the top of the wall. Ah, y'all niggas can't get in here. Y'all can't get in. And they cursed them. And the sons of Jacob heard the reproaches, and they were greatly incensed, and their anger burned within them. And the sons of Jacob were provoked at them. And they all rose and sprang over the rampart with the force of their strength. Oh, like the Hulk. And through their might passed the 40 cubits breadth of the rampart. And when they had passed the rampart, they stood under the wall of the city, and they found all the gates of the city enclosed with iron doors. And the sons of Jacob came near to break open the doors of the gates of the city, and the inhabitants did not let them, for from the top of the wall they were casting stones and arrows upon them. And the number of the people that were upon the wall was about 400 men. And when the sons of Jacob saw that the men of the city would not let them open the gates of the city, they sprang and ascended the top of the wall. And Judah went up first at the east part of the city, and Gad and Asher went up after him to the west corner of the city, and Simeon and Levi to the north, and Dan and Reuben to the south. Look at the coordinated effort. On three. 1, 2, 3, jump. And the men who were at the top of the wall, the inhabitants of the city, seeing that the sons of Jacob were coming up to them, they all fled from the wall, descended into the city, and concealed themselves in the midst of the city. No, don't hide now, my boy. Don't hide now. You was just talking shit up on that wall. Don't hide now. I'm out here. What up? What up, baby? Jacob, we out here. And Issachar and Naphtali that remained under the wall approached broke the gates of the city, and kindled a fire at the gates of the city, that the iron melted. Ooh, that's a hot ass fire. That the iron melted. And all the sons of Jacob came into the city, and they and all their men, and they fought with the inhabitants of the city of Sarton, and smote them with the edge of the sword, and no man stood up before them. And about 200 men fled from the city, and they all went and hid themselves in a certain tower in the city. And Judah pursued them to the tower, and he broke down the tower, which fell upon the men, and they all died. That boy the Hulk, man. Judah the Hulk. Judah like the Hulk. Judah like the Hulk. He busting things, or he like Juggernaut. Juggernaut just running through shit. That's the type. I like stuff like this. X-Men. X-Men. There's some X-Men stuff. See, Judah broke the tower by himself. And the men who were on the top of the wall, the inhabitants of the city, seeing that the sons of Jacob were coming up to them, they all fled from the wall, descended into the city, and concealed themselves in the midst of the city. And Issachar and Naphtali that remained under the wall approached and broke the gates of the city, and kindled a fire at the gates of the city, that the iron melted, and all the sons of Jacob came into the city. And they and all their men, and they fought with the inhabitants of the city of Sarton, and smote them with the edge of the sword, and no man stood up before them. And the 200 men that fled from the city, and they all went and hid themselves in a certain tower in the city. And Judah pursued them to the tower, and he broke down the tower, which fell upon the men, and they all died. I don't know. He must have hit that damn thing. And the sons of Jacob went up the road of the roof of that tower, and they saw, and behold, there was another strong and high tower at the distance in the city, and the top of it reached to heaven. And the sons of Jacob hastened and descended, and went with all their men to that tower, and found it filled with about 300 men, women, and little ones. And the sons of Jacob smote a great smiting against those men in the tower, and they ran away and fled from them. And Simeon and Levi pursued them, when 12 mighty and valiant men came out to them from the place where they had concealed themselves. And those 12 men maintained a strong battle against Simeon and Levi. And Simeon and Levi could not prevail over them. And those valiant men broke the shields of Simeon and Levi. And one of them struck at Levi's head with his sword. And when Levi hastily placed his hand to his head, for he was afraid of the sword struck Levi's hand, and it wanted but little to the hand of Levi, but cut off, and it wanted but little to the hand of Levi, being cut off. And Levi seized the sword of the valiant man in his hand and took it forcibly from the man. Give me that shit. And with it, he struck at the head of the powerful man, and he severed his head. And 11 men approached to fight with Levi, for they saw that one of them was killed, and the son of Jacob fought, but the sons of Jacob could not prevail over them, for those men were very powerful. And the sons of Jacob, seeing that they could not prevail over them, Simeon gave a loud and tremendous shriek, and the 11 powerful men were stunned at the voice of Simeon shrieking. Man, that sounds like what it is, Banshee from X-Men. We gave a loud shriek. A loud shriek. And Judah at the distance knew the voice of Simeon shouting, and Naphtali and Judah ran with their shields to Simeon and Levi, and found them fighting with those powerful men, unable to prevail over them, as their shields were broken. And Naphtali saw that the shields of Simeon and Levi were broken, and he took 2 shields from his servants and brought them to Simeon and Levi. And Simeon, Levi, and Judah on that day fought all 3 against the 11 mighty men until the time of sunset, but they could not prevail over them. And this was told unto Jacob, and he was sorely grieved, and he prayed unto the Lord. And he and Naphtali, his son, went against those mighty men. And Jacob approached and drew his bow, and came nigh unto the mighty men, and slew 3 of their men with a bow, and the remaining 8 turned back. And behold, the war waged against them in the front and rear, and they were greatly afraid of their lives, and could not stand before the sons of Jacob, and they fled from before them. Man. And all the sons of Jacob returned and walked about the city, searching if they could find any man. And they found about 20 young men in a cave in the city. And Gad and Asher smote them all. And Dan and Naphtali lighted upon the rest of the men who had fled and escaped from the second tower. And they smote them all. And the sons of Jacob smote all the inhabitants of the city of Sarton, but the women and little ones they left in the city and did not slay them. And all the inhabitants of the city of Sarton were powerful men. One of them would pursue 1,000, and 2 of them would not flee from 10,000 of the rest of men. And the sons of Jacob slew all the inhabitants of the city of Sarton with the edge of the sword, that no man stood up against them. And they left the women in the city. And the sons of Jacob took all the spoil of the city and captured what they desired. And they took flocks and herds and property from the city. And the sons of Jacob did unto Sarton and its inhabitants as they had done to Chazar and its inhabitants. And they turned and went away. Man, and we're going to stop there. That was chapter 38. Chapter 37 and chapter 38 of the ancient book of Jasher. As referenced in Joshua 10 and 13, 2 Samuel 1 and 18, and 2 Timothy 3 and 2 chapters today. 2 chapters, 45 minutes to read 2 chapters, man. Shit. Well, I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's good. I think we kept a good pace, even with the little in the middle here and there. But, I think it was a good pace. But we got to keep pushing. We stopped on chapter 39. Canaanite wars continue. The Canaanite wars continue. Man, we're going to keep pushing till we finish the book. But that has been Rise and Scripts for today, man. I appreciate everybody has stopped by. I appreciate all the communication in the chat. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Every like, every comment, man, it really helps. I appreciate that. Creme high win. Let me see what you said. You said something about a comic book earlier. Yeah, the comic book will be live. A real one, a real good one with the real life looking characters. Man, I would get it. It would be definitely something I would read to my sons. It would be definitely something, that could give them a lot of insight. I think imagery is very important. The imagery of seeing themselves, as gods, powerful, kingly, royalty, seeing themselves in these manners and putting themselves with the image of those things in that comic book, or, the real images of what the picture should look like in the Bible. It'd be a great thing. It does wonders for a person's mind, confidence, psyche, all those different things, man. It does wonders for people as well. So, yeah, but that has been today's read, man. We did good. Jacob was out there handling business, man, at 100 and something. Jacob was out there slinging that bow, slinging them arrows at boys. It was taking spears and chopping boys' heads off. You sucker. Take that. By the edge of the sword. It will fall by the edge of the sword. But anyway, close my spear. I might have to kill something with this. I ain't put nothing on it yet. Well, let me find an old possum in my chicken run. Let me find a possum or a raccoon in my chicken run. I'm gonna try to javelin that thing. Get me a old kill on this thing. But anyway, hey, it was what it was. It was a good reading today, man. We had all we need. We had breath to breathe, so we got all we need to succeed, and we succeeded, man. We succeeded in reading Rise and Scripts today, chapter 37 and 38 of the ancient book of Jasher, man. We're gonna keep pushing one day at a time, one session at a time, one a book at a time, here a little, there a little, line upon line, till we can seek and find the treasures that have been left behind to help comfort and ease our minds, to give us faith faith in the things that we are going through and doing, that the Most High is going to stand with us the way he stood with the brothers and the sisters in the scriptures who followed him and did what they were supposed to do, kept the commandments and lived, prayed, fasted, all the different little things, reverenced the Most High, believed in the Most High. Man, we got to keep going our way and doing the same thing. So, till next time, man. Till next time. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful day. Keep pushing, making the moves you need to make. Succeed at small so you can succeed at great later. So, shalom, everybody. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out here. Shalom.